I can wear whatever the hell What are you doing?
This is my new imaginary warning light. Whenever it starts blinking, a situation has 10 seconds to resolve itself before I flash white with rage and kill someone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
I had a little trouble getting my Baby Gap t-shirt off.
That'll happen. Lindsay, by you reaching the level of attending physician, you've somehow managed to become a member of a club that I belong to. Obviously, there was no vote, because if there had been, you would still hear the sound of my voice screaming, nay, nay, oh dear God, 1,000 times nay. That being said, it's my obligation to let you in on the organization's one and only bylaw. We're men.
Yes, we are.
The women are men, the children are men, the men, of course, men. So, I went ahead and took the liberty of making you 5 man cards. Hold them very dear, because every time you drop the ball, man-wise, I'm going to take one from you.
I don't need your approval or your stupid man cards. Although the lettering is darling. Have you ever done calligraphy?
Thank you. My buddy down the lab just told me that your urinalysis came back positive for the birth control pill.
Shoot.
I will be taking one of these. I'm going to go ahead and give you back one of these man cards. You deserve it.
Wow. Want a hug?
You held on to it as long as you could, didn't you? Jordan, now that you work here every day, if the carpool torturing persists, I'm going to put a plexiglass separator right down the middle of the car so you can't drive me crazy. You can't. Unfortunately, your door handle doesn't work from the inside, which simply means that if we're in a fiery crash, you won't be able to get out. However, that's a risk I'm sure willing to take. I believe in team building too, newbie, and I'd make my interns agree with me, but they're in a timeout right now because one of them used the phrase, let's rock and roll. Oh, would everyone please watch this, because nobody cries like Sammy. He leads off with the chin quiver, then he goes right to the look away. He tries to hold it back, but he just can't because there's too much pain. And then finally, he squeezes out one single tear. Ladies and gentlemen, that is some quality crack addict theater. Jordan, here's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and cram an entire evening's worth of drinking into the next 5 minutes. Now, you just make sure not to engage them. Be particularly aware of the blonde talky one. I've worked with her before. She has no off button. There's a triathlon tomorrow. Thing 1 and Thing 2 have been training vigorously for it. We're also getting a good bit of interest from the seismologist at Caltech, who, I understand, will be able to chart the magnitude of the scream emanating from your hypnosis patient, as well as, of course, the numerous after screams that are sure to follow.
This Friday, I am receiving an award from the AMA.
Jerk-off of the year. No, bastard of the year. Don't you tell me. Guy I despise so much, I'd pay someone to kill you and stuff you and leave you by my bed so that when I wake up in the morning, I could roll over and punch you in the face. Of the year. Don't pucker up. Kelso will make your life a living hell. You're officially trapped.
Well, I'll just say something nice about him that's actually true.
You go do that, and I'll go find God, quit drinking, get in touch with myself emotionally, and we'll meet right back here at impossible. Okay?
Clinic.
Who?
Dr. Reed?
I'm sorry, that's just not ringing a bell.
She and JG used to sleep together.
JD.
That's not even funny.
Priscilla, I honestly, on my mother's grave, thought your real name was Carol.
Anything is possible.
Could I speak with you and these stop filling my patient's head with false hope word? Paige, we have protocol here. First, we shake our magic 8-ball. Then we explore all witchcraft-related options. And over your stethoscope.
What?
In victory, I get your stethoscope. It's a trophy. You're lucky we're not back in olden times. I'd have made a necklace out of your teeth.
I find this highly unprofessional.
Now I'm going to check on Mr. Jenkins, your war hero. I feel he, too, deserves a competent doctor. In fact, I'm going to take all of your patients, and consequently, your only reason for getting out of that lacy, overpillowed, 4-poster virgin cocoon you call a bed every morning
Every doctor here knows that. Why would you page me?
Because I told him to. And I know what you're thinking, Dorothy. Why would I have your intern call you in on one of your very precious days off for something so gosh darn trivial? But the real question ought to be, why, when you were an intern, did you call me in time after time after time after time? So now, to commemorate the first of many unnecessary disruptions of your life, I've invited Laverne's church choir here to summarize my feelings in exuberant song.
Payback is a bitch. Payback is a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Payback is a bitch. Payback is a bitch. Oh,
It's just the beginning, but it's payback. Oh, it's payback. Oh,
payback is a bitch.
payback.
Payback is a bitch.
Payback.
Payback is a bitch.
Oh, Lord.
Payback is a bitch.
Hate to burst your bubble there, Barbie, but your endocrinology fellowship lasted all of 5 days. Granted, to you, 5 days may seem like an eternity, seems as it's roughly 5 times as long as any of your white pasty relationships have lasted, but trust me, that hardly makes you an expert. There are actually many things in life that I've yet to figure out, like why men wear cell phones on their belt when they could so easily fit them in their pocket mere millimeters away, or why, and I'm not complaining, women wear tube tops even though every 10 seconds it makes them do this. Get back in there!
Hey, Dr. Cox, you want to put in for some lottery tickets?
Oh, gosh, Carla, I would. I really would. But you see, I already set fire to a big pile of money just this morning.
Hey, we have the same chance of winning as anyone else.
And the category is
Ding! Things that have a better chance of happening than you winning the lottery.
Ted Skay. Throw 10 seconds on the clock for me, would you, please?
Go.
Brain transplants. Britney Spears having another hit record. The Rolling Stones going on a farewell tour and actually meaning it. Me caring about, anything that happens on Wisteria Lane. Jessica Simpson winning an Oscar. Jessica Alba winning an Oscar. Jessica Simpson becoming Jessica Alba Simpson.
Time.
Oh! Ladies, hate to disappoint, but my quota for women who bug the living bejesus out of me has been met for the next billion years. Now, Mrs. Wilk,
I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I can't get a transfusion. We believe that blood should not be passed from person to person.
well, I'm a doctor, and we believe that without surgery, a patient in your condition can suffer from a major case of deadness.
And you will have to treat the Jehovah's Witness.
God. Elevator. He's got my back.
Even if I don't technically believe in him.
Do you know the #1 cause of death in the hospital?
Your breath?
Infection. And do you know how quickly infection spreads in the hospital?
Your breath!
That doesn't make sense.
Don't care.
Look,
Stellar group there, newbie. Let the torturing commence. Oh, I'm sorry. That means conversational time is over. Please exit the area. Please exit the area. Please
When you
exit
get a chance,
the
I'd love to
area.
talk to you more about the
Please exit the
screenplay.
area. Please exit the area. Please exit the area.
That's Keith.
That's Keith? That kid's the best intern we've got. Hell, I'd like to bronze him, turn my office into a Keithedral, and convert to Keithstianity. And FYI, I still want my pen back.
Oh, I don't have it.
Well, then you damn sure better find it, Nubile 1, and when you do, I want it buff, shine, and denertified. Hey, newbie! Watch out for the bedpan.
We did not like him.
I think he's funny.
She's delirious.
Clearly, I'm pushing some buttons here.
You couldn't push my buttons if you tried. In fact, I have no buttons. Please think of me as buttonless, all smooth, like G.I. Joe's nether regions. And by the by, this image is brought to you by my son Jack, who has been yanking the pants off of his toy soldiers and leaving them in provocative positions on my nightstand. It is just disturbing enough so that leaving the house, I'm cranky and less able to suffer fools. Which brings me back to you, the fool. I'm done suffering you, so go now. Go before you can write a book entitled Help. A large doctor is beating my ass, the Lester Hedrick story.